Cassius is the last of 5 children, 2 boys and 3 girls. It was a lot of fun being his big sister because we got to play pranks and do jokes, and he was really funny. Being older, you get to watch your sibling go from being a baby to elementary school to just becoming an adult. He was a boxer, so he would go to the gym a lot, and he always had a plan. He went to school, he studied hard, and he was a steam fitter, plumber apprentice. At the same time, he was very much into the family. When I went back to school and I had a 2-year-old, he picked him up from daycare, dropped him off at daycare. Very much a great uncle and a good son, good brother. He did a lot and everything for everyone. Cassius was driving home from work and it was around 7 p.m. And a young male driver, he was heading home from school. He had drank at the pub at school. And as Cassius was driving home, the driver, who was impaired, he ran a red light and he slammed into Cassius's car and killed him on the spot. He was basically so badly crushed that he was pushed to the passenger side. They had to cut the car open to be able to get him out of the car. He didn't have a chance. I was home and it was just after midnight and I heard a knock on the door. I knew it was the police, so I opened the door and they asked for me. And I said, is something wrong? And they said, can we come in? And I had to hear them tell me that my brother was dead. When we found out that the driver was impaired, we were really angry. I guess the shock of it was 7 p.m. And the accused was so intoxicated that he couldn't see clearly. We were always raised to have a designated driver. My mom always taught us never leave the other one behind. Always make sure somebody can get everybody home. And then to have him killed by someone who didn't even care about how much he had drank, whether or not he would get home. In his statement, the accused actually said, I'm sorry for this accident. And I was so upset and angry in the court that I stood up and I yelled, it's a crash. It's not an accident. You killed him. To me, accident is something that you didn't plan. It happens. It's beyond your control. But impaired driving is within your control. You know, when you lose a sibling, you feel like you lose a part of your childhood, like a part of your future. I'll never get to see him get married. We never got to have a niece or a nephew. We never got to see him really become who he could have been. You know, we live with that fear that one of us could be gone any day. So you end up just, clinging to each other because you don't want to miss anything. What we were like when he was alive was complete. And now there is that gap. We didn't have time to say goodbye. He was there one day and then he was gone.